So in the last video, we had opened up the world of styles by putting this link rel equals stylesheet href equals css slash stylesheet.css, which links to, in my CSS folder, my stylesheet.css, which looks like this. I've now got background yellow on the body tag. Great. So what that means is in here, all of these styles are now available to me to use. And this is everything that makes your web page look awesome. Let's just look at one or two things that we can do. I'm just going to do some things to the body tag at the moment. Just a reminder, the body tag contains the whole page. So it's kind of like a box around all my content. So if I, for example, don't like the fact this is hard up against the page on each side, I can say, let's do a bit of padding. Padding left, yep, autocomplete. And I'm just going to give it 30 pixels of padding. Let's Control S and refresh, see what that looks like. Yeah, I think I'll do padding right as well. There's actually padding right, padding left, padding top, padding bottom, padding. Or just padding. If you just put padding, then it just gives it the same to all of them. Left, right, top, bottom would all get, say, 30 pixels, whatever you choose to put in. So Control S, refresh, good. Yep. So yeah, it looks a little bit better. How about we change the font colors? I think what I'm going to, these end up looking pretty ugly, but I want to kind of show the point of how these things work. So at the moment, I've got H1. History of the Pokemon world. Let's change the font color of just the H1 tag. So H1, curly bracket, a brace to open. And I always make sure I close the curly bracket immediately so that I don't forget to do it later. And I'm just going to say color, which is the font color. That's the color of the actual text. What would go well with yellow, red? This is not going to look nice. Oh, I don't look too bad. Right, so just that H1 now has picked that up. How about we apply some styles to the paragraphs? So paragraph, and I'm going to suggest the color of the paragraphs. Oh, this is going to look really unpleasant. How about white? White text on a yellow background. This is going to hurt my eyes, I can tell. Ay, that's not good. And you see we haven't done the H2 and the H3 though. They're still unformatted, and we are not going to put up with white. That's awful. How about green? Not convinced that's going to be nice either. Yeah, it's better. Right. So those are some straightforward color and padding kind of things that you can do. There's fonts as well. Should we change our font? So there are some standard fonts built into browsers. The default font that we're seeing here is probably Times New Roman, I think, or something closely related to it. And that's what's called a serif font. If I can zoom in on this, actually shows you here. That's a serif font, and that's a sans serif font. See, these are actually called serifs. Sans is the French word for without. So serif means it has got those, and sans serif means without serifs. There you go. Anyway, so zooming out, let's just go down here and grab some stuff. We are going to apply this sans serif font family to our paragraphs. Now they've done a different example, but we are just going to copy them and then we're going to slightly adapt it, which is a very typical thing to be doing. In fact, we've already got this paragraph here, haven't we? So all we want to do is just take that little bit, Control C and Control V and Control S and Alt Tab back to Pokemon and F5, reload. I don't think that changed anything, did it? Oh, I forgot, it's Ont family. You can see it's a problem because the color coding is, the syntax highlighting is incorrect. So Control S, refresh again. Hopefully this will be, yeah, I kind of like that a little bit. So we'll get used to, as we go through this, all of the ones that we commonly use, but some of them we use a lot more than others. These actual colors and font families and paddings by far the most commonly used ones, but we will use a whole bunch of these other ones as we go along. All right, so play around, try a few things, see what margins look like, that kind of stuff, and borders, and we'll go forwards from there.